We spend our days scrolling through a relentless feed of faces, filtered and posed for maximum effect, surrounded by curated visual identities. Seeing someone's face every day creates a powerful sense of familiarity. But capturing a perfect outward appearance is not the same thing as understanding the person underneath. 4 centuries ago, Shakespeare explored this gap between sight and knowledge. He captured the conflict in Sonnet 24, dissecting the mechanics of human perception. While it is categorized as a love poem addressed to a young man, the text functions as a study of the unreliability of the human eye. The poem begins by reimagining the act of looking. Shakespeare claims his own eye has taken on the role of a master painter, carefully observing his beloved to sketch out every detail. The surface for this work isn't wood or linen. He describes his own heart acting as the literal canvas where this image is permanently drawn. In the Renaissance, a physical portrait was a prized commodity. Sitting for an oil painting was often the only way to preserve a person's likeness. By moving this process inward, the speaker argues his eye has accomplished something a physical artist cannot, creating a living portrait housed within himself. This opening presents a flawless visual record as the ultimate proof of devotion. It suggests that if the eye can capture the image perfectly, the heart can hold the person forever. The middle section of the sonnet shifts from the act of painting to the technical science behind it. Shakespeare introduces the Renaissance concept of perspective. Artists used perspective as a mathematical tool. Lines converging at a vanishing point create the illusion of three-dimensional depth. Shakespeare applies this concept to human emotion, using the mechanics of art to build depth within the relationship itself. In these lines, love is treated as a technical art form. The bond between the two men is defined entirely by the precision of their mutual observation. This creates a complex visual exchange. The speaker holds the portrait inside his own heart, but to actually see it, he must look through the eyes of the person he loves. Those eyes act as literal windows. As the speaker looks into them, he sees reflections of himself looking back. The text places both figures in a loop of observation, where each person functions simultaneously as the one looking and the one being seen. By the 12th line, the visual metaphor is built to its logical conclusion. The system of mirrors and windows appears entirely self-contained and absolute. In the final closing couplet, Shakespeare breaks the very metaphor he just constructed. He reveals a fundamental disconnect in his own logic. He identifies a limit to the eye's power. Human vision is designed to capture outward shapes, colors, and forms, but its ability stops at the skin. Ultimately, the physical eyes simply cannot see into the heart. The poem reverses its earlier celebration of visual memory. The elaborate painting and the perfect perspective lines are revealed as beautiful but superficial. Seeing a person's surface provides no guarantee of understanding their character. The eye records the image, but it cannot interpret the soul. This conclusion reaches forward into our own screen-dominated reality. Just as a Renaissance painting cannot capture the interior life of a subject, a curated digital profile cannot reveal a person's fears, dreams, or motivations. Shakespeare challenges us to look beyond immediate impressions and recognize that the most vital parts of the people around us are often invisible. Our eyes can construct beautiful portraits, but truly knowing another human being requires us to look far beyond the visible canvas.